So this is my front yard. This is, I don't have a lot of yard space, but this is where we've been working on for a while to clean it up. It was buried in about 3 to 4 inches of sand. Some places it was up to 8 inches of sand, because the previous owner was allergic to grass. So we've cleaned out the sand. That's what's left of the sand. And then we have gravel. The gravel, I plan on making a path to the side of the house. And then to figure out ways to plant different herbs and things. I kind of have paralysis because I'm afraid it's not going to look pretty. So I haven't really started anything, but it's a lot of sand. The dirt underneath is fairly good. It drains well. It also holds water well, so it will keep water in this little area for a couple hours if it rains hard. We don't need a fence or anything. I mean, it's not really big enough for that. But yeah, I plan on using all of the herbs that I planted in my seed starter. And also I have a raspberry start and huckleberry bushes that I plan on putting here to insulate the house a little bit from the summer sun, because it gets really hot in that room right there. So this is the plan that I came up with so far. Instead of doing huckleberry and raspberry, eventually I'm going to get rid of those bushes and I'll do those there. Huckleberries are more low growing. The blueberries here, and then there's the green tea that I plan on putting there. I think it should do well there, and it will protect it from the green tea from any extra cold being up against the house like that. For right now, I'm just planning on doing the things in my seed starter that I did for the last lab project, and that's what I have along the edges. I'm hoping maybe to do other edible plants in the blank spaces. I did look up growing conditions for the plants, especially the ones in the starter kit are starter plants that I started seeds on, to determine the best place to put them. So I put the lemongrass and the yarrow in the front. Lemongrass does better with hot weather. Yarrow does better with full sun, or else with shade it gets leggy. The other plants like the candula and feverfew and chamomile do like shaded areas, especially in hotter weather. So the rest of them I just lined the borders with basil. Fairly easy to grow. It likes a lot of sun and just things like that. I wanted to make sure that I put them in good places that would look fairly nice. I'm not for sure how it will look once it's fully grown, but for right now, this is a good start. I did get information from my book. It's called The Edible Front Yard. I will have, it is a reference below and it's by Yvette Solar. She has a lot of good information on how to make it look pretty and still have the herbs and vegetables. So I will implement probably vegetables in the front yard as well, until I can get to know my herbs. I don't know their personalities yet. I've been growing vegetables for, I want to say, 10 years. And I just know different things when things go wrong and how that looks. I think that's where I have a lot of paralysis. There's just a lot of plants out there. So I am going to start with what I got here now. I'm hoping as the years go on and the more I learn, the more I add. But I think this is a good start. So I just realized after I made the video that I didn't use any of these scientific names. So I thought I'd come on and try to pronounce them. Basil ocimum, basilicum, blueberries, vaccinium, coriambosum, cilantro, the coriandrum, sativum, calendula officinalis, chamomile, matricaria ricutita, feverfew, which is the Tanacetum parthenium, green tea, Camellia sinensis, lemongrass, Cymopogon, Flexius, plantain, Plantago major, sage, Sylvia officinalis, yarrow, Achillea millefolium.